Hey guys, it's Dream from Illustrator. How welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the eraser tool in Adobe Illustrator. The eraser tool in Adobe Illustrator is a little bit complicated to use, and sometimes you think that you are erasing on something, but the result just came out totally different. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the eraser tool and some of the reasons why the eraser tool might not be working. So if that sounds interesting to you, please keep watching this video. Alright, so the eraser tool in Adobe Illustrator is another vector editing tool, and you can find the eraser tool from the toolbar or use the keyboard shortcut Shift and E to activate the tool. And remember that the eraser tool in Illustrator only works on vector objects. Unlike in Photoshop, you can erase part of your image. However, in Illustrator, it doesn't work the same. So I'm going to show you how it works once you have the tool selected. So you can go ahead and erase on any vector object. And as you can see, it actually kind of cut out the object, which allows you to further edit it. And if you want to select the object, yeah, you can move them apart. Or if you have the direct selection tool activated, you will see the anchor points kind of on the path that you erase on, and you can further edit the shape. So that's why I said it's more of like a vector editing tool. I barely use it to remove anything, to be honest. And same thing, the eraser tool also work on a path. However, there's one thing that's really strange, and you will see how. Okay, so if you're erasing on this, maybe you think that you are just removing part of the path. However, if you release them out, you will see that it actually didn't cut out the path. It's kind of like cutting out part of the path. So if you want to erase this part, to be honest, the best way is using the path eraser tool, which is under the shaper tool. When you have the path eraser tool selected, you need to select the object again and then erase on the path that you want to remove. Oh, and by the way, if you want to change the eraser size, there are two ways to do it. You can double click on the eraser tool, and then here in the size slider, you can increase or decrease the size by moving the sliders here and click OK. Or you can simply use a keyboard shortcut, the bracket keys, I mean. So if you hit on the left bracket, it's going to reduce the eraser size. And if you hit the right bracket, it's going to increase the eraser size. Alright, so now let's talk about a couple of situations when you find that your eraser tool is not working. So maybe this was one of them, since you tried to remove part of the path and then it didn't actually cut it off. That's because it actually creates or separate one shape into two vector shapes. Another situation when you can't erase on something, maybe it's because if you are trying to erase on text using the eraser tool, you will see kind of a stop sign there and you can't even edit anything. That's because you cannot erase on live text. So if you want to erase or edit the text like in vector, you have to actually outline the text first. If you don't know how to outline text in Adobe Illustrator, I do have a video and I'm going to share the link in the description below. And let's just create outline of the text. And then select the eraser tool again, and you will be able to edit the text. So what can you do with that? Well, totally up to you. You can ungroup it and you can change color of part of the text, let's say. And as I already mentioned earlier, if you have a raster image, you won't be able to use the eraser tool either. So you can see that the eraser tool isn't even showing. And so if you want to cut out maybe part of the image, the best way is using a clipping mask. Okay, so there are more reasons why you can't erase or use the eraser tool in Adobe Illustrator, or the eraser tool is not working. I do have an article talking about the reasons and the possible solutions. So if you are interested to learn more about it, you can find the link to the article in the description below. That's it. Hope you find this video helpful. If you do find this video helpful, don't forget to give me a thumb up and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my future tutorials.